Hello, farmers. Rever here, back with another episode of Sosnovka. Sosnovska. I don't know, I said it better, I think, the first 2 days, and then I got a mental block about that. But anyway, I did a few things over nighttime, and the first thing I want to show you is if I hit escape, and let's change the fruit types to go up here to say, there you go, growth will do it. So if you look, I made a hexagon shaped field. It's not quite a true hexagon. These sides are a little bit shorter, but at the same time, these four are about even. And I thought about it because I might try to do the crops in a big circle or, more circular pattern. And you always end up leaving that chunk that's annoying on the ends. You know what I mean? I got that from when I was racing to do the fields. For the missions. So I thought, well, let me see about making a hexagon shaped field. So I picked out one that was pretty square and bought it. And then now what we have to do is get the sugar beets off of it. So I went over and rented a sugar beet harvester and the topper. And joy of all joys, if we hop in here, if you notice what's in the bottom right hand corner, if you hit the left control, you can free your mouse up. It's something added by that, so which is nice for me as recording, because then I can point at maps. Well, I guess it'll work with the map. Certainly work if I point down here. So anyway, here we go. We have the GPS mod to do this with. I'm pretty sure this is 3 meters wide. We're about to find out, so I have it set for 3 meters. And doesn't look like anything's different about it, which is great. So I want to make a big thank you to the mod author there for getting that out for us as quickly as possible. If I had to pick one mod, this was it. I would have wanted the GPS mod. So anyway, you can see our GPS is set, so it's just a matter of turning this stuff on. I'm all ready to go. And I will definitely fast forward this field. This is going to take quite a while. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the chaser. A lot of times when I do these, I guess I could hire a worker and see what happens. Why don't we do that? Let's see if he does this properly. Right, so I was so happy about having... even if he messes it up a bit. Yep, off he goes. So let's hope he doesn't fill up too fast, because I still have the cedar here. I went around the edges, and this is all actually grass right ahead of us once it grows the next stage. Make the field the right shape. So hopefully that'll go well. I don't know if the grass has to grow before we can plow. Alright, so what am I doing? I actually probably want to... This is the only cedar we have. Right, where the heck am I? I'm just completely lost. So yeah, I planted to see where I overplowed, but so this is a pretty decent hexagon. But I need to get and I should have gone the other way. Drop this off here is why I headed this direction. I got the plow over here already because we're gonna have to plow that field. So I've learned a few good things. I've messed around with some stuff. Let's drop that there. You can see right ahead of us is one of those things. This isn't like the old farm sim where the silage just takes the shape of the, of some predetermined form. You actually have to go in there and smooth it out a bit. And you can kind of see I did. I think they went a little bit too far the other direction when it comes to covering the silage. Like, before it looked like, some sports stadium, like those temporary kind of sports domes they have up. It's like a plastic material. Now it's like snow, like, look at over here, the plastic wrap is on the sides of the thing there. So anyway, what I'm looking for, and I may have to go to the map to find it. Oh, there it is. Thought it was over here. I don't know how this is going to work out. I hope it does. Let's just say that. Does this guy even hold potatoes? Yeah, he should hold potatoes. I would hope. But he might not. Let's check. By the way, time also doesn't stop while you're in this screen, I've learned. So, yeah, it holds potatoes. Very good. But will this little tiny, oops, will this little tiny tractor pull it? I see tires spin on the. Alright, so we're gonna do our drive control. Give it all the advantages it's got. This may or may not work. I really feel like pulling it with the crone. Back up a bit. Yeah, so any day now I should be getting the Hat Track Plus. Okay, he's doing about what I would expect him to do. I did turn off drive control, by the way. Oh, look, he's smarter than he used to be. Look at that. Holy bejesus. Look at that. He backed up, and he got the rest of it. That's just amazing. That's the second smart thing that I saw hired worker do. Oh, that's kind of odd the way that comes up. That's the... Oh, shoot, sorry, buddy. Is that not going to work? Oh, so he stops to unload? I'm okay with that. I can stop to unload. I don't think there's any other reason for him to be stopped. I keep ramming into the back of him. He's probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. Oh, he stopped because he was full. Okay. Well, that'll be a sketchy thing to do. I'm assuming this trailer doesn't have sides that fold down or anything. Tip back, unload. Nah, so this trailer is a bit much for this. We'll see what happens. I don't have the crop destruction on, so no matter where he stops, I can go get him. Yeah, but there we go. All right, we're harvesting. So I'm going to fast forward this. It's kind of, I was sort of fast forward time a little extra anyway. It says sunny up there, but yeah, it's not so sunny. So I'm happy. I got my GPS mod. Now I'm not even going to use it because I hired somebody for a harvest, but I'll definitely use it when it comes to the plowing. And yeah, let's go watch this guy again. So see, down here he probably has enough room. Does he actually make a smart turn? Now this end of the field is a little extra, so does he even realize that that's crops? Look at that. Now does he go all the way back though? And I can't blame him. No, he really knows that that's where the crops end. Now either that or he knows the original field size, so we're going to have to find out maybe the next time we do this field. Nice. I'm happy. If I don't sound happy, I'm happy. Yeah. Yeah, I can live with that. I forget what I was even going to do. He's making me so happy. You know, the other day he swerved to miss a tree, and you know, it's almost like you don't need course play. I mean, I certainly hope we get course play, but I hope the intelligence, or whatever you want to call it, the programming that they gave this hired worker is even helps the course play be that much better. Maybe you don't even need the course play so much. Certainly, I don't feel the need at this exact second. Well, it would be nice to make this tractor here go to an offload point, the one I'm in. All right, what was I going to do? See how that guy still moves in the background? So this is not paused. If you want to pause the game, come over to these game settings. Probably should have gone the other way. And then hit pause right here. And that'll actually pause it. So I really kind of forget Oh, the animals, I know, is one thing. As far as what we plant, we got to get some corn. You need grain and you need a protein. So, root crops, I planted those oil radishes of all things. But here we'll have some sugar beets. And we definitely planted barley and wheat. So we have some wheat. And then the thing we'll need would be 50% corn. And I think that this could be an excellent field to do in corn. We don't have any of the equipment yet, but these just need hay and grass, which we'll have to work on that. And this will also need grass. This is the pigs, by the way. And it makes sense that they would have a little more varied diet. That's true in real life. Grass, silage, and power food. Now, I assume that's TMR is power food. I don't know. That's a pretty strange term. It's almost like some nutrition company got a hold of it, like an energy bar or something like that. So anyway, we'll get this field planted, which is another ulterior motive to getting one more field going, is that with one more field going, I should be able to grow each of these as time goes on. We have 3 fields. Let's sit over here. And, we have 1, 2, 3. So we should be able to plant, canola, whatever we need here, and then plant a big crop of whatever we want over here. So these are a little bit out of sync as far as timing goes. For the moment, I have the growth off, so I'll wait till I plant. That way you don't get half-grown fields. All right, so that guy's at 100%, so I better get down there. All right, well, let me pause the video until the plowing is done. So I'm going to come in here and plow this after I get done. And then I'll come back. Yep, the field is now plowed. So there was something else I was thinking about. I was pretty careful about these lines. They're okay for diagonal lines and clearing that grass, but there was something I had noticed. Let me hit not escape, P. And under miscellaneous, if you select that, there's this lizard thing, this roller. This machine, you can restore the initial ground state, delete fields. I think I might even go ahead and just buy that and see what it does. Why not, right? Because do I need to do that over here? Where I don't want fields? I don't know. Let's go get it. I did just buy it, right? Not terrible. I forget whether I just closed it or whether I bought it. Now this is supposed to be an entrance, but that curb's kind of tough right there. Not sure if it's supposed to have a curb there. That's a drain. It's a shadow. Bring this plow back to the other side. I'm not sure where we'll need it next, but I guess I could keep stuff in the PGA there. Since we got to go back over, I'm learning that every trip back and forth. This would be a definite good situation for the course play, where you can just set a guy to travel back to the other farm. We got a nice straight road here. Let's turn off this. Oh yeah, GPS, wonderful for plowing, that's for sure. It's nice for some other things, but if you're doing a lot of plowing, it sounds like now we're going to be doing more plowing. More fertilizing, though I've always done the soil mods, so plenty of that, which is also something else we need to do here. After we get done plowing, we should fertilize it. Now, I'm not so sure. You can take a look at the map when I stop moving. The way it sounds is that you could just fertilize it 3 times, during each growth cycle, and it'll get up there, but apparently you can fertilize it and then plow it. Plow it after you fertilize it, before you cultivate it. I'm not sure if it matters, if you do it even after you... No, as a matter of fact, I don't think it does, because This field off to my left, that one I think we planted barley in. That one, I sprayed it afterwards and it looks fine. And I sprayed it a second time as well. Now that field behind us, I didn't plow that yet. I didn't know about that when I planted it. So. Now we have a few bucks. Do we look for sowing cultivator? Ah, that's right, X. I put that guy in the middle. There we go. What if we sell this while we're there? Even if we don't pick up the new cultivator, we can. I mean, I think I'd even be willing to take a loan out for something like that. There's always doing missions. And you never know. Maybe I can call Donald Trump back and see if he'll give me more money. He's got to get himself elected, you know. All my influence here in the map. All these people in the cars, I can tell them which way to vote. You know, the trucks will never earn anything in them. They need to put something in those trucks. Even if it's the same thing. If they could make the drivers look different, I bet you they could put different stuff in the trucks. Then somebody'd probably complain at them that they were wasting time on putting different stuff in the trucks. Then again, I guess no matter what you do, if you're a game developer, somebody's going to complain at you for something. I don't even know where. I guess, okay, do we sell it over here? Better go check out what we're going to buy before we actually sell it. Alright, let's hit P. Planters. Sewing machines. Now see, this one, some of these will fertilize as well as spray. Yeah, see, I think that's this liquid tank. I guess the one we have, will that do it too? Is that the one we have? I don't even know what we have. What do we have? Yeah. I think that's what that means there. Well, I didn't fertilize before. Alright, well anyway. Yeah, we should get eventually a corn planter. There you go, that's what I'm looking for. Additionally offers the cultivating. Yeah, it looks like it would have liquid in there as well, so I don't know what the keys mean. Let's select it and see what it says. No upgrades available. We don't even have to borrow money, and that would be a nice addition to the farm. Twice as wide, plus it kills two birds with one stone. So you're talking about something that's going to cut your time to a quarter of what it was before. Let's buy it. It's not original, but we'll try other things on a different day, I guess. It's not like we've tried this in Farm Sim 17. Alright, so we don't need... I don't think we should sell that thing, actually, should we? It does come in handy sometimes, because we're not always going to be sowing. Alright, let's just park it in the parking lot over here. Alright, if we go in here, we didn't buy that other thing, did we? No. So let's go buy that roller thing. Deal with that, because I don't want to end up planting over, where the heck was it? Misk. Alright, this game, you may make a lot on the crops, but you do cut through the money pretty good, too. Alright. Let's go get the roller thing first. I don't think there's any way we can... Is that a 3-point hitch thing? Oh, so maybe we can get both. It'd be good to have a weight on the back, but... Not this time. We're going to drag both of these up there. Now we do have to go to the store. Where is that store? Get out of the way, car. Come through. Get ahead of him. Yeah, we'll go down to the garden center. I'm not sure the best way to get there. I was looking for a bridge. But there's no bridge, you know, in the northern part of that river. The loop, anyway. The little road. I wonder if there's a ford down there. Let's try the back roads. I don't know if you can see where I mean. If you see the garden center almost in the southern middle part of the map, right to the east of that, there's like 2 roads going down to the river. I wonder if that'll wash your truck or tractor off. We're gonna ford the river with our brand new $50,000 seeder and our field the leader roller thing. I wonder if that roller thing would work in the do anything for you in the what do you call it? Silage bins. Let's get rid of the map. Yeah, I don't think I like my mapping this thing to the right thumb thing. I keep turning the speed up and down by accident. I need to look. Oh, right there. Let's go down the hill. Let's get this one off the leash. Someone right ahead of us. Should wash off the truck a little bit. Yeah, that's not even hardly water. That's doable. Keep that in mind. A little bit of a shortcut there. Somebody should have put a road there, in my opinion. Then we don't cut across there. Might as well jump their curb, too. There we go. See, I don't see a thing for fertilizer down on the bottom right there. Let's look at F1. Refill the sower. So we can't... What are we going to plant, did we say? Corn? I don't have a corn planter. Do need some corn. I don't know if I need this much corn though. So we got wheat. Yeah, let's do I already did those. We really don't have that many choices anyway. Yeah, let's do some canola. So I think we could use the canola for the animals, and hey, why not? It's an easy enough crop. You don't get the windrow from it. We do corn on a smaller field. Yeah, there's no as far as that 3100, that's just how much it holds. let's get out of here. Hopefully nobody's coming. I think we gotta go on the other side of this bridge, just follow this road around. Be interesting to see if this thing graphically looks like it does something, or if it's just what it's about. So can we let's get this out first. It's a long straightaway. Roller. No, it doesn't really say anything much, does it? Well, we'll give it a shot. Almost there. It's a long trip. Let's drop off some stuff. Remember to go get our cultivator. Even just that it's there would be good to remember. Who knows, we might get a bigger one. See, I'm not sure, did they mean to really put this curb right there? Alright, so let's leave this guy off for a minute. That's the wrong guy. There we go. We'll put the... I'm not going to change this guy's angle all the time, but put that on. Let's turn this off. Let's make sure we're reasonably well lined up. Yeah, look at that. It's doing something. Yeah, look at that. That was a very poor job, though, wasn't it? Let's pick that thing back up. Walk straighter when I was drunk. Didn't improve it at all, did it? Good Lord. Come on. Diagonal. I like my GPS mod so much. I'll tell you, that's good enough. Well, yeah, let's pick this thing up then. Now let's come over here and adjust the size of it. And move it over a little bit. Like that will be wonderful. All right, let me fast forward my way all the way around the field here. Well, at least that wasn't a complete waste of time. The thing did the trick, didn't it? I hope. I'll take it off for a minute. And actually, you know, I can take this back to the farm. There we go. And anything else needs to go back there? Well, that other planter, huh? Alright, let's just turn around. Go get that other planter. Stay off the field with this thing. Yeah, I messed up a little bit right there, but that's okay. But we could have planted with this thing. We could have planted corn, huh? Did I get it the wrong way? Oops. I thought that was a funny looking attachment. But it's Russian, so I didn't know. Maybe. And here we are, we made it. So let's see how wide this thing actually is. I don't even know. So P, garage, at least. No. Double click on it. It wants you to return it. I don't know. Well, we'll just have to trust auto, whatever you call it. Auto width. Alright, so let's turn 90. Auto. No offset. Just to be on the safe side, let's take the width down to 27. Yep, this is no better. There you go, 27. I'm going to go and hit plus and hit save. Now let's move that over. All right. So let's spray us a field after plowing it. Yeah, so the hexagon's not so great for the start and spraying, is it? Zoom back a little bit more. This looks like about the perfect size field for this thing. Look, it's say we wasted nothing in planting. If I hadn't made it a hexagon, it might have even been better. I never saw a hexagonal field, so I figured why not. Looks better without the without crops in it. Once the crops grow, it's a little harder to see because it blends in with the green. Oops. All right, so let's fold this guy up, and I guess we just need to take him back to the farm, which is in this direction. And we will take the sprayer back. Before we do that, this is how I figured out, by the way, because somebody honked at me. I'm like, what the hell is that honking? There's a car behind me in the game. Yeah, I think if you wait there long enough, it'll honk. Anyway, let's see. How are we doing? Fruit types. We have canola. Very good. Yep, looks like a little hexagon there. Sad hexagon, but a hexagon nonetheless. Like I said, I tried to make it actually even, but the way it works out, I'm kind of glad. It's good enough. All right, so let's get rid of all the rest of it. Yeah, see, that's not plowed because it's planted, except for the spots I missed. And it's growing. So let's go back to this and see. Oh, yeah, look, that's already the dark blue up there for some reason. That's where the grass was. Same thing with down here. It's dark blue. But we got it to, I think that's the medium blue. I'm not real sure. Yeah, this is definitely the dark blue. So that's not my field anyway, but yeah, that's the light blue. That's the medium blue. So we'll have to spray it again. But at least we don't need plowing, except like this field does. This field's in good shape too, so might even have to make like a spreadsheet to keep track of which field needs what. I guess I might get used to it. I did that with the soil mine. We'll see. This definitely, you would think it will impact the soil mine somehow. You know, it's hopefully it gives more flexibility and things you can do with it, but we shall see. So let me run this equipment back to the farm and then take a break and then decide what the next thing's going to be. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Also check the length of the video. Well, that quickly I changed my mind and I came back here and I just wanted to show you, I want to tell you something. I want to conduct an experiment. And fortunately I had stopped and saved it, but I came into GPS mod and I changed this to, let me hit control, I changed this to number 2, didn't have a problem, but as soon as I try to load the field back up, the course back up, it like got rid of everything. Like I couldn't click on anything, I couldn't hit escape. So anyway, I am going to auto adjust the width, 0 offset, 28, we can do, oops, let's shrink it down a tiny bit. That seems fine. Let's 0 that offset again. Alright, so let's get this guy unfolded. The experiment I want to see about is, let's take a look at the field. Now we can hit escape and we'll go to that. We don't need the needs plowing. So here we are in 17. Now this one appears to be the lightest blue, and then we have the darker, probably medium blue. I'm not sure if that's the darkest or the medium. And it says per growth stage you can spray. So is pre-sowing a separate growth stage? So when I sprayed before I plowed or when I plowed, does that constitute, you know, from before the sowing of things? So let's see. I don't know if this updates immediately. Some of this was field, some of it wasn't. But we should be able to see maybe a little bit of a wider swath. I don't want to waste too much money, but it's worth learning. It's a good question. Is this a separate growth stage? Let's get to the end of this row and we'll take a look again real quick at the... Could just be wasting money because I don't see the, you know, the texture's not changing. So like it's not any darker than it was before. I should have probably gone through like a middle swath. I don't know. It's a little bit hard to tell there, isn't it? I would say no, we didn't do anything because yeah, I don't think we did. All right, let's do one more row just to make sure. So if this row's any different, then we know, you know, we could spray twice in the same day. I guess that's why I'm curious. And also, if I turn the crop destruction on, this spraying doesn't hurt when it's just seeds. So this should leave no doubt whether this is working or not. Though I don't think it is. Let's take a look again. No. So that didn't make any difference other than I probably hit some little tiny speck right there that needed to be hit. Okay, well that answers that question. So let me fold this guy back up. And if that's the truth, I'm still going to need this sprayer up here with the next growth cycle. I will come back in and let's go to game settings and let's turn the plant growth back on to normal and plant withering. Yeah. I don't know why I turned that off. I'll save it just for the sake of saving it. All right, so there we go. So I'm going to call this an episode. The episode will be about the right length. And when we come back, we'll either deal with the silage or we'll see. A couple other things that I want to do on this map. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.